express your solidarity and sympathy for what happened.
Yeah.
But what happened to me today is symptomatic of what Tinubu's government has become. Someone that claimed to be Nadeko, they fought for democracy. They only fought it with their mouth, but they don't have the courage or integrity to practice it.
Yeah.
President Buhari, who was a military man that became a Democrat, did not go around arresting opposition leaders or even being unfair to opposition parties in any way. We were there, we were very close to him, and we used to complain that he treated us and the PDP governors the same.
Yes.
But he always reminded us that that's what he is required to do. The president of Nigeria, everyone is equal before him. Once elections are over, you govern, treating every Nigerian and giving every Nigerian the same rights and privileges. The Tinubu government doesn't seem to know that or understand that. They have forgotten that part of their oath of office. And their plan is very simple. They want to ensure that there is no serious opposition party standing by 2027, so that they will win by default. They know that Nigerians will not vote for them.
Yes.
But if there is no other party for Nigerians to vote for, then they have won.
Yes.
So that is the plan. That is how the security and anti-corruption agencies are being used to scare governors and other senior politicians into moving to APC. I want to assure you, no governor moves to APC from his party unless either he knows that they have something on him that they can threaten him with, or he is afraid of re-election. He has done so badly, he doesn't think he will get elected. So it's better to move to the party that has promised to write the results. These are the only two reasons why the governors are defecting. It's not because they believe that this government is doing well or APC as a party is a serious party. We formed APC and we abandoned it and cast it. So, but this is their playbook, and we all must stand up and resist. That's all. I was very surprised today at the airport at the extent of participation of ordinary people, including passengers that came on my flight, that joined and said that you cannot force the man to go to your office. If you invite him, he said, give me a letter of invitation. I will come, but you can't just meet me at the and tell me that I have to go to your office. I don't have to. And I told the man there that not even the president can tell me I have to. It's a free country. I don't have to. Give me a letter of invitation.
In the heart of the city where stories unfold, Gentle Media TV shining bright and bold, bringing news from the corners of the globe, connects us together, no matter the road. Oh, just rise, hear the voices roar, unity and diversity.